your friends. Tell all your friends.
How's the signal, guys? Signal good? Everything all good? Yeah, we've got some hearts coming in. Cool. So yeah, everyone behind us is just getting set up. You can see behind us here. And we have the yellow brick road. And this yellow brick road is going all the way to the door of RSPCA HQ.
Yeah, so at the moment...
Sounds good. Thank you, David.
Thank you. The RSPCA at the moment has two faces, right? So 1 minute they're saying we're here for all animals, and then next minute they're assuring things like gas chambers and farms where animals are exploited, endure suffering, immense suffering. They're making money off that industry. They're making billions of pounds of animal exploitation. So we hope that by Joanna turning up here today, becoming the new CEO, that she will turn the RSPCA into what it should be, which is the protection of animals.
Absolutely.
They need to be vegan and they need to protect the animals for good.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, as the chat's getting started, let's have a quick 1, 2, 3 to get this chat kicking off. Please double tap the screen and share that we are live. Number 1, if you're vegan. Number 2, if you're not vegan but you're open to conversation. And number 3, if you're not vegan, you're anti-vegan and we should ignore your comments. So
yeah. Oh, also Owen, you'll be here soon.
Austin's on his way. Owen's on his way.
Also, everyone in the live stream, we are also filming on our other camera as well. So we'll be like doing some intros and stuff like that. So just don't mind us if you're like, we just heard this.
Yeah.
So like I've done a bit of an intro. I'll probably get Steve to do a bit of an intro in a minute, and then we can basically try and make as this event as optimal as it possibly can be. So with the live streams and with long form videos and shorts and reels and stuff as well.
All right, let's just get this moving. Let's just show you guys what's going on here. We're going to come around here.
Hello, Daniel.
Hello, how are you? You see in the background here what is going on.
Are you kind or fraud?
We've got Glinda here.
Shall I spin these cameras around?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that Daria? Okay guys, we've got the inflatable animals going up here as well today. So this is the RSPCA HQ being taken over by a brand new CEO today. Will they do the right thing? Will they drop this assured scheme? Will they stop profiting off the backs of these animals? Will they continue to profit from pigs in gas chambers, or will they do what they are supposed to be doing, protecting all animals? Sounds are a bit low. John, thanks for that. The reason why the sounds are a little bit low at the moment is this is going to be a protest today. So because it's going to be protesting, it's going to be loud. So we're just going to keep an eye on the mics. Thanks for letting us know though, John.
Yeah, thank you.
We'll keep an eye on them mics, and if it does get a little bit too quiet, then we can adjust a little bit later on. Do you want to do, there you go.
Yeah. So yeah, as you can see at the front, we've got Glinda, we've got the Wicked Witch the other side, who's actually not so wicked though, are they?
No, absolutely not. Not when you want to defend animals.
Yeah, nothing wicked about defending animals. So yeah, guys, anyone who's just tuned in, this is the RSPCA HQ today, where there's been a protest being held because the CEO, Joanna Rowland, is starting today for the very first day. It's about time the RSPCA change for the good, live vegan, advocate for veganism, and defend the animals and stop making money off animal exploitation.
Angela Williams, been vegan for 4 months. Amazing.
Amazing.
And Angela, thank you so much for being vegan for the animals. Someone's saying, what the hell is this? We are here today outside the RSPCA, and the RSPCA are supposed to be the Royal Society for the Protection of Cruelty to Animals, but at the moment the RSPCA profit off of animals killed with an RSPCA Assured logo stuck on their body parts. So we're here today to protest the RSPCA, which after today will be under new CEO, and we're going to ask this new CEO, are they going to do the right thing or not?
Right, we now need, I want you to say that in front of them, so I'm going to go back with the camera.
Yeah.
If you come over here, so we have that as the like an intro shot.
Cool. Let me know when we're there.
Okay. No, if you come up, you stand on that step. Yeah, I'll have to do it from that side because there's. All right, 1 second. Come forward. A little bit more. Okay, cool. Do an intro where we are.
Okay, what's up guys? We're here today in Horsham. We're outside of the headquarters of the RSPCA. RSPCA, if you don't know who they are, they're an organisation that stands for the Royal Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals. At the moment, the RSPCA have an assured scheme, they have an assured logo, where they stamp their assured logo on the body parts of animals, such as pigs that are killed in gas chambers, to brainwash the consumer, to humane wash the consumer into believing that what they're paying for is a good thing. RSPCA Assured made over £4 million last year on animal bodies alone. We're here today because there's a new CEO taking over, and we're here to ask, are you going to continue to profit off of the exploitation of animals, or are you going to do the right thing? Are you going to do what the RSPCA intended to do from the start? Are you going to defend animals? So we're going to protest today. We're going to be offering a cake to the new CEO. Of course that cake is vegan, and we're going to be asking what is her intentions. So stay tuned, stay on the live and find out.
Cool.
Yeah, you can.
No. What's up everyone? We are outside the RSPCA HQ today. Now today there is a new CEO started at the RSPCA. Currently the charity is one charity, but it has two faces. So the RSPCA tell everybody that they protect animals, right? But do they protect all animals, or are they currently making money off the Assured Scheme? Let's say that again. Or are they currently making money off the Assured Scheme for pigs inside gas chambers and assuring farms? They cannot be doing both. They cannot say they are protecting animals whilst making money off the animals that they swear to protect. They are currently conflicted, so today we are asking Joanna, who is the new CEO, she will help change the RSPCA for good. They should be doing two things right now. They should be advocating for veganism, and they should be dropping that evil Assured Scheme straight away. So stay here and we will show you what will happen today. We're doing a wicked theme because at the moment the RSPCA are wicked, but will they turn good? Yeah. So yeah, check this out.
Nice. Okay, let's flip these cameras round. We'll have these around here for a minute. Well said, Lisa, well said. All right, guys, so we're just waiting. They're going to do a little bit of press shots and PR shots for today's event. Once the shots are done, then we are going to be starting our protest, so stay tuned. What about you though? Do you believe that the RSPCA should drop the Assured Scheme? Do you think that it's a little bit of a conflict of interest to be the Royal Society of the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals at the same time that you directly profit off of that stamped logo being on body parts, being on cartons of milk? What do you think? Do you think that the RSPCA should remove themselves? Why do you think that activists have to brave the cold at 2 a.m. and sneak into farms to expose the truth and the reality? Why is it a small group of activists who are going in and defending the animals? Why aren't huge corporations like the RSPCA, who have got so much money, who have got so much resources, who have got everything that they need at their fingertips, why aren't they going into these farms and exposing the horrific exploitation that these animals are facing? Why aren't the RSPCA lobbying to end the slaughter of animals? Surely the way to stop the cruelty to animals is to stop stabbing them, gassing them, electrocuting them, boiling them alive. Stop the exploitation. The RSPCA should be on our side. They should be down here today. They should be coming out of them doors. They should be shaking all the activists' hands and saying, yes, how can we work together? How can we do this? How can we end this exploitation to all these animals? Because that's what we inherently stand for.
Yeah, they should be heading this, because at the moment they're lying to the public. Let me just get some, I'm just going to get some B-roll shots for the other camera. So sorry guys, you're kind of on like a...
needs to spin as well.
Yeah, let me do that one. All right, so just getting some B-roll here.
So you've got some like that as well. So
There we go, guys. Right, I'll just pop this. If I pop this back here for a second. Sorry, guys. We're working with a lot of cameras today,
We're trying something new, basically.
trying to optimize these lives. So if we got up here, can I go this side because I can see then a bit better?
You can go wherever you want to go. Yeah.
My eyesight's with us.
Okay, guys, please double tap this screen. We need to get this screen, this live chat full by the time that this protest starts. They're just finishing up with some pictures now. So I didn't see any, where are we? Did we see any comments? Did we see any comments? I just see a load of vegans.
What does everyone think?
I just see a load of vegans in the chat.
What does everybody think? Do you think it's hypocritical that this charity is lying to the public, assuring gas chambers, assuring farms where animals are exploited? Do you think it's hypocritical that they're making billions and billions of pounds on the exploitation of animals and then spending millions of pounds on adverts saying we protect all? Every single species matter, but they're not living to that word, are they? They're not living to that standard that they themselves put out there. When I see the RSPCA adverts, it looks like an animal rights act advert. It looks like a vegan animal rights advert, but it's lying, right? It's lies. The least that the RSPCA can do is be vegan, boycott these industries, and remove the Assured Scheme. Do you think it's hypocritical that an industry, a charity, is trying to promote the protection of animals whilst they're also making money off exploiting animals?
Absolutely, absolutely. Someone's saying gas chambers mean, yeah, there are live active gas chambers in the UK. They use CO2 gas.
All over the world.
Forms carbonic acid on any mucousy membrane, so it literally burns from the inside out. Egg-laying hens are gassed, piglets at 6 months old are gassed. The gassing for the piglets is just a stunning procedure. They then will be stabbed in the throat, put on shackles, put into boiling scalding tanks, and then put through rollers and then chopped up. So when we're saying eggs and bacon for breakfast, you're defending some of the most horrific violence to some of the most vulnerable beings who have committed no crimes. How are you justifying being so violent to an individual who can't defend themselves for an optional product? It's craziness, it's madness. It's definitely not consistent logic. It's completely illogical to be non-vegan. Speaking up for animals is always for good. Kathy Skywalker, thank you so much for your super thanks, Kathy.
Thank
Absolutely.
You. Oh, David, if you're still in the chat, I haven't shared it in the support group.
I have.
Oh, you've done it. Well done, Steve.
Check me out.
Good
That's
job.
right. I'm scaling up. I'm leveling up my skills.
Matthew said 100% the RSPCA Assured Scheme should be dropped.
Yeah.
Yes, Matthew, you should be the CEO of the RSPCA.
Because you only like pigs or fish. No, we're here for all animals. We're here for all animals. We're here to defend all animals. The RSPCA should be defending all animals, but they don't. They defend cats and dogs. They may go and pull out some cats and dogs from some bad situations, but the RSPCA Assured Scheme is horrific. It used to be called Freedom Foods. It was never RSPCA Assured. It was Freedom Foods originally. And then they used the RSPCA's good name. Why do they use the RSPCA's good name? Because what do the public think when they see RSPCA? When the public see RSPCA, they believe they're the good guys. So when we put a stamp saying the RSPCA Assured on the body parts of piglets, the consumer comes along and they won't even second guess it because they're not taught to critically think. So they look at the body part, they see the RSPCA Assured logo, they pick it up, they pay for it, and they never question it. And this is the trouble, and this is why we're here today. This is what we're highlighting. Will the RSPCA do the right thing? Put 1 if you think the RSPCA will do the right thing.
Or put 2 if you think they put profit before money, profit before animals.
Yeah.
Vegan or vegetarian? Vegan. Vegetarian is just a diet. Veganism is a moral stance. It's a philosophy against the use and exploitation of animals. Something that the RSPCA should hold. They should hold that. They present that to the public. In the public's face, they're saying that's who we are. But no, they're not. They're not.
No.
So yeah, they're getting like, we've got like inflatable animals here right now.
Yeah.
We've got Elpida, we've got Glinda.
Lots of number twos. Yeah, lots of number twos. I agree. I do agree. I think that the RSPCA will put their profit margins before the animals. I think that if they wouldn't have done that, then they wouldn't have been in this position in the first place. How do you corrupt a society that is based around protecting animals in the first place? You know, money. But this is the second attack that we have as animal rights activists is these industries are supply and demand industries. If everyone stops buying piglets at 6 months old that have gone inside gas chambers, that industry falls apart. If everyone stops paying for babies to be taken away from their mums so we can have the breast milk of cows, that industry falls apart. So whether the RSPCA does the right thing or not, you as the consumer, you have the power to influence the decision to stop the exploitation anyway. So what are you going to do? Are you going to continue to fund that exploitation, or are you going to listen to what we're saying and remove your support for that violence? These animals have committed no crime. They've been born into a different body to you, but they still have sentience, a central nervous system, a brain, a spine. They still have the ability to feel pain. They have emotion. They have the desire to live. What makes them so different that it means it's okay to exploit them? Whereas if it was a human in that position, we'd say, no, we shouldn't be doing this. What is the difference?
Can you imagine like the NSPCC who protects children? Can you imagine if that same industry, that same charity was also making money off the exploitation of children? That's like,
Crazy.
It's crazy. It's saying one thing and doing another. The corruption of money is evil.
Oh, V Popeye, thank you so much for your super thanks. That is really
thank you.
kind.
That's really kind of you.
Thank you very, very much. That's really kind of you. Yeah, share the stream. Thank you, David. Share the stream. Someone's saying that you can't live. They put basically a load of meat emojis and stuff, and then said, I can't live without this. Well, this is another thing. You don't have to. You can buy all of them products. I saw there was bacon, there was sausages, there was burgers, etc., etc. You just get the vegan version. You just go and buy the vegan version. When you buy the vegan version, you withdraw your support and demand for the violence, and you promote the protection of animals. Doesn't that sound like something you want to do?
Can I take that?
Go for it. Do.
I just need to get B-roll of the. They just got the cake there, so I'm just gonna turn that around.
It's all plugged in and wired up. It's best to keep it all together.
Turn that. All right. Sorry, guys. Right. I'm just gonna get some B-roll of the cake.
Can you just find a little bit there, and then just bring these barriers so you're almost tucked in, that's it.
Sorry. How cool are those animals there? Yeah, David, you're so right. If the RSPCA actually did their job, you would see a massive change in perception. That is so true.
Yeah, they have a moral duty, don't they? They have this moral obligation to do the right thing. How dare they dress themselves up? Completely fraudulent. Absolutely fraudulent. Look at this image of these pigs in these growing pens. Does that look like something that the RSPCA should be attached to? Why does it take activists to go inside these farms and reveal this? Why do activists go and do it? Where are the RSPCA? Where are the RSPCA when animals are suffering in the dark, suffering in slaughterhouses and gas chambers? Where are they then? Why does it take a small group of activists with limited resources to go in there and defend them?
I agree.
When you've got the budgets and the backing and the resources that the RSPCA have, why aren't they defending the animals?
Yeah, why aren't they paying animal rights groups to go undercover inside farms instead of assuring farms? They should have a whole team of animal rights activists going inside undercover to expose the hellholes. Right, I'm just going to go over
Okay, it's
here.
a performance. We're going to film the performance.
Yep.
Ladies, gentlemen, everyone, isn't it wonderful? The highest welfare you can imagine. Look how happy these animals, look how happy these animals are. Factory farming has never looked so good.
We've brought this cake to the RSPCA's new CEO, Joanna Rowland. A gift to mark her first day, and a reminder of the choice that lies ahead. Will the RSPCA change for good or stay with it? Kindness or cruelty? Which side are you on? Kindness or cruelty?
Which side are you on?
Kindness or cruelty?
Which side are you on?
Kindness or cruelty?
Which side are you on?
Kindness or cruelty?
Which side are you on?
Kindness or cruelty?
Which side are you on? Get up there, shot. Ask yourself, why is the RSPCA not coming out to speak to the activists? We should be on the same team, right? Mm-hmm. Why won't they even just let them deliver a cake?
They have taken the cake, but the choice remains. Kindness or cruelty?
Which side will they choose?
Which side will the RSPCA take? Kindness or cruelty? Joanna Rowland, time to choose. Joanna Rowland,
Time to choose!
Joanna Rowland,
Time to choose.
kindness, time to choose. Cruelty or kindness?
Time to choose.
Cruelty or kindness? Time to choose. No more lies. Let compassion rise. No more lies.
Let compassion rise.
No more lies.
Let compassion rise.
Thank you, everyone. Please do take a bow.
Yeah, Midnight Squirrel, thank you. Stop the cruel and inhumane treatment of plants. Don't you realise? Oh wow, okay. Thank you for your super thanks. And yeah, plants don't feel pain. So enough said on that. Please watch. Look at this banner, right? These are the victims. These are the victims. How can you look in their eyes and then say plants feel pain? That's absolutely ridiculous. Please watch Pignorant on Amazon Prime. See what the RSPCA assure. Look at Animal Rising, all those farms that they went inside undercover. Look at what the RSPCA assure. Watch Dominion on YouTube and see the reality.
Thank you so much everyone for coming today. Thanks for your patience on the focus. We are in my but I just wanted to say a short word about
Is that what it was on?
today. I know that everybody knows, but just to reiterate, we are asking the RSPCA to the right in and to take their name off their misleading and welfare washing RSPCA Assured Scheme, which countless investigations have shown to be hiding unbearable and unimaginable suffering on a systemic level. Now, we really believe that the RSPCA can lead the way and be the future actions and just be really a part of this stuff and give the RSPCA and Joanna Rowland, with her first day as CEO, a very clear message that she needs to change the RSPCA for good and be the leaders that we need them to be. Thank you, everyone. And that's my
Someone can't hear anything. Maybe we should get closer with the mic.
Turn the mics up.
Belle spent 15 years as a style editor at the Metro, but now has shifted her work towards activism. She's now a leading voice in the rights, privacy, and transforming the fashion system. And she is the founder of the Empathy Project, which is helping us to rethink our relationships.
People over there.
Getting used to that.
To the live whilst it's happening there.
Cool.
Alright guys, yeah, sorry if you couldn't hear us. So we've turned the mics down because we've got and stuff happening today. Leave that there. Yeah, so they basically did this like theatrical thing, and then we're going to start protesting.
Spin that or keep it where it is? It's fine.
Yeah, spin that. Yeah, we're managing a lot of cameras right now. So guys,
cool.
please subscribe. Please double tap the screen. Keep pushing the like button. Guys, don't you think it is hypocritical what the RSPCA are doing right now?
Yeah.
Saying that they are protecting animals, but they're making money off animal exploitation. That's disgusting. Basically, what has happened is that years ago there was a like industry thing called Freedom Foods, and they would basically go and assure farms and places like that. They then realised that if they were to use the RSPCA name and call it RSPCA Assured, that people would fall for this name. Because the RSPCA had a really good reputation of fighting for animals, they were like, cool, what we can do is we can hide behind their good name and still make money off assuring gas chambers, of assuring these farms, and they basically corrupted the RSPCA due to money. So we're here today because the new CEO is starting today. She will be either in this building now or come into this building today. So we're here to make sure she does the right thing. Because at the moment, the RSPCA have lost their way. She has the ability to change this for the animals, to actually do what the RSPCA stand for, which is to protect animals. So that's what we're doing here today. So you've seen the first part because it's like a wicked themed. So they're just finishing that now with all the big animals and stuff over there, because it creates more awareness. When you go like a bit extravagant, it creates awareness. So like the paper will pick it up, mainstream media potentially could as well. And then we're now in a minute going to put pressure on the industry.
Direct protest.
Yes, with a direct, which is where we'll come in basically.
Yeah. So anyone in this room, put 1 if you're vegan, put 2 if you're not vegan but open to conversations, and put 3 if you're a troll, unreachable, and we should ignore your comments. We're here today, like we always say, we're not here to clash with non-vegans. That is not our objective. We don't want to. There's the number 2s in here.
Yeah,
Amazing.
yeah.
See number 2s already. We don't want to clash with non-vegans. Non-vegans tend to think that it's our objective to be finger pointing, to be judgmental, to say we're better than you, all these other things. This is not the case, right? Our objective is to defend the animals, and we do that by coming alongside non-vegans and turning their heads against the industry and showing them the injustice that we once saw. So why we changed to be vegan, showing the truth, showing the reality, doing the job that the RSPCA won't do, doing the job that all of these other certifications won't do. The red tractor certifications are also a load of humane washing rubbish. So we're here today not to judge you, not to clash with you, but to talk with you, have conversations with you. There are so many awesome activists in this chat. I can see the names coming up. You guys are all there. Apologies if we've not said hello to all of you coming in, but hello to every single one of you in these chats. Now, they're here to also answer your questions. Number 2s, if you have questions, please put them questions in the chat and get them answered, because when you know better, you can do better. Education is the key.
This one, the battery is going down on it.
Yeah, I want to see if this is that battery, and then it will go to this battery,
So we're just gonna
or however.
see it, okay.
We're just going to let that one ride out and see how it goes.
Yeah, guys, all my life, I thought the RSPCA were the good guys, right? I thought they were, what's that, sorry?
Smoking 850. Thanks for your comment. What are we supposed to eat?
Oh, good question. So plants. You can have everything you've been having, but just the vegan alternative, the plant-based alternative is really, really easy. Once you know why to go vegan, the how becomes so easy. So I would definitely recommend watching Dominion. In our description, it's linked there. You can watch that for free on YouTube. See what we're talking about. Understand what we are talking about, because until you see it, you won't fully understand. Your brain cannot take you to that place. It can't make up what you're going to see on that. No one ever regrets watching Dominion. They only wish they saw it sooner. So please check out Dominion. Super easy. You can have vegan pizza, vegan kebab, vegan burgers, vegan hot dogs, everything you had the same. And I don't care what people say, it literally tastes like pretty much the same. Just eat a jacket potato. Like just eat a jacket potato and beans. Let's just leave animals alone. Let's not be stealing their breast milk. Let's not be taking their children away. Let's not be stabbing their children and sending them to slaughterhouses. Let's not be sending pigs to gas chambers or being stabbed in the throat, or little baby chickens at 42-day-old. Everything I've just said is true, and it's standard practice. The tip of the iceberg.
Tastes the same. What about nutrition? Of course, you can get all your nutrition from a plant-based diet. Look at any leading nutrition and dietitian organisation. Anyone on here saying crop deaths and plants, though, like the animals that die for crops? We'll summarise this just quickly. 80 billion land animals are killed for taste, pleasure and optional products. The 80 billion that are killed for optional products are fed crops. So if crop deaths was your issue, if the reason was preventing you from stopping sending 6-month-old pigs to gas chambers or 18-month-old laying hens to gas chambers, then you'd be vegan, because you'd minimise the crops. Being vegan, there's 80 billion land animals being sent into these slaughterhouses. There's 8 billion people. Could you imagine there's 10 times less crop deaths, the amount of crop deaths? Super simple, easy maths. It's in the 10 times table, so we all can do it. But guys, this is simple. We use these things as excuses. We use them a lot of the time as distractions from actually holding yourself accountable. And if you actually stopped and listened to the message, all the messages, let's just be kind and consistent to all sentient beings, to anyone who has the ability to suffer. Let's leave them alone.
Yeah, like our friend David, What Your Vegan says, it's not rocket science. It's just basic knowledge, like basic compassion and morals. You wouldn't want to be in their position, right? I don't want to be in their position, yet they are in that position on behalf of you and your choices. So if you live vegan, you no longer pay for animals to be exploited for you. It's so easy.
Araholo 16, I respect the hustle, but I work in a fishing factory. So first of all, you don't need to work in a fishing factory. You can get a different job, right? But tell us about your fishing factory. What does your fishing factory entail? Because people believe that fish don't feel pain, fish aren't sentient, and they also don't believe that fish are farmed. Look at the factory farms fish in the factory farms salmon in the Highlands.
Get poured like peroxide on them. They're all burned. Fish actually have peripheral nerves as well, so they actually can feel pain even more. Because like they can feel when the current changes and stuff, and temperature and things like that. So it could even be more painful for them. But I mean, I also want to say thank you for being on this stream. At one time, we weren't vegan, and we didn't know, and we didn't connect the dots. We didn't see the victim when we just had a chicken burger, for instance. We didn't see that little chicken who had to endure a gas chamber, or inside that farm where they couldn't reach the water and drink the water, or dead on the farm floor, which is what happens the majority of the time. Check out our channel, because we have done investigations and you can see us inside these farms. So we're not speaking from a place of judgment, we're not speaking from a place of misinformation. We have seen it with our own eyes, and we're just speaking the truth and the facts. So please ask questions, and yeah, the only way you can change is when you have an open mind and ask, basically.
For those of you who are putting halal in the chat, the difference between halal slaughter and other animal slaughter is one says a prayer, but both of them scenarios, animals who do not want to die are forced onto a kill floor and have their lives taken.
What we're going to do is you can relax a bit now, if you want, and then we'll get on to some chants on the name of God.
Okay, I think the protest is going to be starting in a minute, guys.
Very soon. Let me just turn this around so anyone can see what's happening right now. So So guys, this is the RSPCA HQ here in Horsham. So their offices are actually up there. That's where their offices are. And so they've just done the first part, and now they will be getting the megaphone to start doing some chants and leading the protest against the RSPCA Assured Scheme. Look, the RSPCA, they do some good things for animals, but sadly, that's like, it's like, look, it doesn't hold weight when they're exploiting, like they're making profit of exploitation of animals as well. So just drop off the bad blood. Like drop off the bad blood from the industries. So he's just talking to them, so you might be able to hear. Let me know if you can hear his mic. Guys, can you hear Steve's mic? Cool. Alright, I'll leave him to talk. You look so nice, but you're freezing. Yeah, I am. Yeah.
A bit of both. My street, so the address test was they have an emotion, I'm sure they've got personalities, and you know they can give within the second you agree. They're all individual, but you spend time, I was at a factory about 6 months ago, she would come over and she'd be warm because she would have cheese. Obviously cows, chickens, all that stuff. So in terms of species, we'll say, we'll take a cat and a dog, we'll hold them up like we'll love them, like the children, like our family. But I'm going to send cows and pigs and chickens to slaughterhouse because so then the question comes down, does the taste justify the violence that they need to go through? From their perspective as an individual. So this is really new stuff. About 4.5 years ago, so next week, bodybuilder, so I was in the gym, I was training, we were sat there and I saw a bit, I was watching YouTube, and there's not only now, it's going, and I saw this cow being killed, and I thought, she's tough for me, right? That's my eyes watching, because I bought the cheese, I bought the milk, I bought the eggs, so everything's just like, providing products to vote, and then continue to vote. So I was saying,
That was really cute. You know, yeah, good. Got 2 on, so we've got
Oh wow, okay.
20 in that one, 150 in that one, and then we've got that one for the main camera there, so I can make like a.
Do not need to see my own face 3 times.
Like sci-fi film.
Hey.
Yeah, just trying to optimise.
What's up, David?
it.
How you doing?
So guys, check this out, we've got Glinda with us now.
Hello.
How cute.
Glinda has arrived.
Aw, it's so
To
cute.
tell you to be kind.
Yes, exactly.
You heard it here first.
Yes, you heard it here first.
Just going to add one to the mix.
That
is a hell of a
Oh,
setup.
cool, wow. 3, 4, that's epic.
Wow. Yeah.
No,
God, my
yeah,
God,
yeah.
it's so much love.
And we've got Alex as well. So Alex has organised this event today. Alex is amazing. Go and follow Alex Activism. And Aaron as well, Soy Tan Man. I think that's right, yeah?
Yeah, live streaming at the moment. All live streaming.
How sick is this setup here?
Did
Oh, nice. 165.
Oh, everyone can hear it.
excellent.
Why did 80%? Why did 83% of vegans quit? Because they weren't vegan in the first place. There we go.
They're plant-based at best, mate.
Vegans don't quit.
I'm pretty sure that was debunked as well.
It's because I had it tracking him.
Yeah. Right, let me talk to the camera for a second. You on this side. Okay, guys, did you hear the conversation between me and the security guard? Genuinely came over to ask questions. Was like, are you actually vegan? Why are you vegan? What made you vegan? He has cats, loves his cats. We were going to get on to what he feeds his cats, but I wasn't sure if you could hear me or not. Did you hear me? Give me a thumbs up if you heard any of that conversation.
Yeah, I did ask everyone if they could hear you, and they said, yeah.
Love that, Steve. Real Meebo, thank you very much, Real Meebo. Yeah, I feel like that for him, he's took the card and he's gone away and he understood. Matthew's got thumbs up, cool. I felt good. Sometimes you get it when you talk to people, you get a feeling of, yeah, this person, he's got it and he's gonna take note of what I'm saying. So that's good.
I need your energy in a minute because
Yeah,
everyone seems to have gone very flat. We don't
Oh
think
man,
to
we
leave,
got
so-
energy.
Yeah,
we
no
got
worries.
energy.
We got energy!
We got energy. We're gonna bring the
Let's
energy.
go.
Let's go,
Let's
David.
go.
Let's get David energy, guys. Right, we're
Ready
gonna
to
ramp
shout,
this up.
We're ready to shout.
This all needs to be ramped up. Guys, 1 in the chat if you're vegan, 2 in the chat if you're open to being vegan or conversation, but you're not vegan quite yet. Number 3, if you're a troll, if you have no compassion, if you have no empathy. Let's see what's going on. We've got lots of ones. Well done, Steve. Thank you, Stacey. Let's go.
Let's
okay,
go.
1. Legit vibes, was that? Number 2's got some 2s in here. Excellent.
Awesome.
Excellent. 1, let's go. Guys,
Yes, David.
just a quick update. Since iOS updated a year ago, all emojis are now vegan emojis. So the burgers, the bacon, the eggs, everything in there is vegan. So thank you for continuously putting the vegan sausages in the chat. We really appreciate it. Okay.
All right, let's go.
All right, let's turn these
Apologies
round.
for my...
Right, we want some chants then.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
Kindness or cruelty, which side are you on? Kindness or cruelty?
Which side are you on?
Kindness or cruelty?
Which side are you on?
Joanna Rowland, time to choose. Joanna Rowland.
Time to choose.
Joanna Rowland.
Time to choose.
No more lies, let compassion rise. No more lies,
Let compassion rise.
no more lies.
Let compassion rise.
So I've got a few facts and statistics and some very interesting information on the RSPCA Assured's own website. So the RSPCA Assured Scheme earned £6.3 million in 2024. They covered 64 million animals by these so-called standards. This next quote is from an RSPCA Assured assessor. They quoted, "There's nothing like seeing pigs on a higher welfare farm, rooting around in their bedding, or enjoying the outdoors with space to roam and be themselves." How far from the truth is this? The next quote is from an RSPCA Assured member. They said, "The most important part of what they do is ensuring that the pigs are kept well, they're healthy, and that I nurture them and take care of their needs. There's nothing better as a pig farmer to have happy and content pigs. It makes my job really enjoyable. Pigs are such good company, especially since when they're happy and well cared for. They are a joy to be around." Now looking at the animals' transportation to the slaughterhouses and the killing, let's see how many lies you can spot in this extract. This was from the Scientific Policy Officer at the RSPCA. "Animals are transported for the shortest time possible and never more than 8 hours if they live on land. Vehicles provide animals enough space and ventilation and the chance to rest. Animals are always handled calmly and carefully.
There you go, Alex doing an awesome job speaking out there. Can you guys hear him well?
Depending on the type of animal. For example, cattle may be stuck with a captive bulk, while hens
Yeah,
and
maybe I might
chickens
have been quite low, I think.
What matters is that stunning
I'm gonna turn
is
his mics
carried out
up.
by trained staff who know exactly what they're doing. This ensures animals are made instantly unconscious, sparing them unnecessary pain or distress. It's not an easy thing to think about, but knowing animals are treated with care and respect right up until the end helps ensure their lives aren't defined.
All right, we
by
just turned our
suffering.
mics up there now, guys. How's that
When you
mic? We
buy
just turned their
products
mics
with
up.
RSPCA Assured label, you can be confident that the animals were transported under strict welfare rules and stuffed
Okay, the mics are up.
humanely before
Free-range animals, free range is a lie.
While perfect
Free
slaughtering-
range doesn't exist in a slaughterhouse, does it? When animals are taken, thank you, Matthew. When animals are taken to slaughterhouses, this is why we're not here for welfare. We're here for animal rights,
So whilst
not
they advocate
welfare.
for stunning and humane ways of slaughter on their website, they also say there are significant animal welfare concerns associated with the use of CO2, and pigs can experience significant distress before becoming unconscious. I'll finish with a final quote from Jane Treasure, who can't be here today. She is a former RSPCA board member. She said, "There shouldn't be assurance schemes at all, because we shouldn't be consuming and using animals." Shame on the RSPCA!
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 The Assured Scheme is a lie. Animals do not want to die. The Assured Scheme is a lie. The Assured Scheme is a lie.
Animals do not want to die!
The Assured Scheme is a lie.
Animals do not want to die!
The Assured Scheme is a lie.
Animals do not want to die!
Opening up the next verse.
Hey, bro. You good?
Yeah, man, good to
Good to see you, mate. Good to see you.
Yes, Alex spoke about you saying that the unnecessary suffering of what happens shouldn't happen. When it's unnecessary to be exploiting animals in the first place. Joanna, it is your first day here. The very first thing that you should be doing is heading this charity to be vegan at the very least. Then the next thing you need to do is drop the evil Assured Scheme. Shame on the RSPCA!
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 Last Friday, we were still outside one of these Assured gas chambers, pigs, listening to them screaming for their lives. Inside these pits of hell, inside these gas chambers, they are burning from the inside out, and you are making money off it with the evil Assured Scheme. That is disgusting. You are traitors at the moment to the animals who you swear to protect. You are lying to the public, telling them you protect all animals whilst making blood money off their suffering and exploitation inside these gas chambers. Shame on the RSPCA!
Shame on the RSPCA!
Shame on the RSPCA!
Shame on the RSPCA!
Kind of embarrassing, isn't it? The RSPCA, nobody came out to take the cake that animal rights activists had made for you. We should surely be on the same team, right? But it looks like you're letting the team down. Because animal rights activists are actually what the RSPCA stand for, the protection of animals. What are you doing? You're betraying the animals.
on the RSPCA! Shame on the RSPCA!
Shame on you!
Shame, shame, shame on you! Thanks, David.
Not ours! They're babies!
Not ours! Not ours! Not ours!
Trying to do something now. Joanna, the pressure is on you right now. I'm sure you're probably an animal lover, right? I know that you're an animal lover. It's crazy to be working for somewhere like this and you're not. Change this for good for the animals. Drop the Assured Scheme now.
Yeah. Yeah, well said.
Thank you.
I've got it, I've got it.
Got it. Oh, it's heavy.
Okay, any members of the public who are questioning why a group of activists stood outside the front of this building is the RSPCA headquarters. A new CEO
Thank
has taken
you.
over today. They have an opportunity to do the right thing and to drop the RSPCA Assured logo. The Assured Scheme for scumbags who make money off the back of innocent babies inside slaughterhouses. I bet you didn't realise that, did you? Shame on the RSPCA!
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 Alex, your mic's off on there, like they said. I don't know if you got mic on. No, okay, cool. I'll turn.
Thank you.
Shame on the RSPCA!
How dare you profit off the backs of innocent babies while they suffer in silence? They scream for their lives in slaughterhouses while you count your money and sit back and look back at, what was it, Alex? 6 million? 6.3 million. How long did it take you to count that? Pigs suffer in these slaughterhouses in CO2 gas. And then you put your label on it to say that this is humane. The RSPCA say this is okay. When the consumer sees your logo, they don't second guess what happens. Because you're supposed to be the good guys. Shame on the RSPCA.
Shame on the RSPCA!
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 How do you sleep at night knowing that your wages come off of the backs of the animals that you are supposed to be defending and protecting? How do you live without conscience? I bet any employee who turns up to the RSPCA comes here because you do love animals. What happens when you go through your initiation and then you realise that it's all smoke and mirrors and it's all about profit margins, bottom line, and how much profit you can make? Why would you stay working in a job like that? Shame on the RSPCA.
Shame on the RSPCA!
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 You have an opportunity today to do the right thing. Day one, the first thing you should be doing is dropping that Assured Scheme, ripping it up, throwing it in the bin, setting it on fire, pretending that it never happened. The RSPCA needs to look forward and to defend animals. Stop profiting off the backs of their bodies. Shame on the RSPCA.
Shame on the RSPCA!
Shame on the RSPCA.
Shame on the RSPCA!
Is this the window? Is this the window you're Australian? I said last time, this one to the right. You there? Can you hear me? Can you hear us? If you think that we're loud, listen to 6-month-old pigs screaming inside gas chambers for their life while you put your stamp of assurance on there and take your cut of their body class. Shame on the RSPCA.
Shame on the RSPCA!
Shame on the RSPCA.
Shame on the RSPCA!
Can't go
today because we're holding the RSPCA accountable for the crimes that they've committed against animals, for the injustice that they do to these innocent animals. Shame on the RSPCA!
Shame on the RSPCA!
Shame on the RSPCA!
Shame on the RSPCA!
Shame, shame, shame on you!
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 Did anyone from the RSPCA see the banners outside here today? Did anyone see the pigs in that growing pen with the RSPCA logo proudly stamped in front of it? Absolutely horrific. The lies, the humane washing, the bullshit that the RSPCA put out to keep the consumer indoctrinated, to keep the consumer conditioned, to stop anybody from critically thinking, how dare you use the RSPCA as a way to indoctrinate people to pay in your wages so you can sit back in your offices, in the warm, in the dry, looking at your tables, looking at your charts and your spreadsheets, while animals suffer in the dark. Shame on the RSPCA!
Shame on the RSPCA!
Shame on the RSPCA!
Shame on the RSPCA! Shame on the RSPCA!
Shame on the RSPCA!
Shame on the RSPCA!
For anybody listening who doesn't know, the RSPCA Assured Scheme was originally known as Freedom Foods. The RSPCA are known from the TV adverts where they go inside these homes and they recover these dogs and cats that are suffering and they come out malnourished and ill. You then see the guy or the woman in the white shirt tending to the dogs and cats, making sure that they're brought back to health. So, what did the RSPCA Assured Scheme decide to do? Let's put the name associated with defending animals. The public see us going inside. They see us taking animals away from these horrific conditions and they see us bringing them back to health. So when they see our logo on that pig's body part, when they see our logo on their legs, when they see our logo on the milk, the consumer will never question it. Shame on the RSPCA!
Shame on the RSPCA!
Shame on the RSPCA!
Shame on the RSPCA!
No one will ever question our logo. No one will ever question our integrity because the adverts they've seen is the humane washing bullshit to keep the profits up. Shame on the RSPCA!
Shame on the RSPCA!
Shame on the RSPCA!
Shame on the RSPCA!
How do you live with yourself letting the animals down? How? For anyone here listening, any members of the public, there is no difference between the animals that suffer in these farms and slaughterhouses to your cats and dogs at home. What's the moral difference between them? What's the difference? Anyone down there, can you tell me the difference?
Nothing!
There is no difference. But if we had gas chambers full of puppies, we wouldn't be standing here laughing. If these gas chambers had cats in, you'd all be standing here with us. Shame on the RSPCA!
Shame on the RSPCA! Shame on the RSPCA!
Absolute blood money. Blood money, you should be ashamed of yourself. But you have an opportunity now. You've got a new CEO. You've got a new opportunity. It's a new day. You have options. You have the option to continue to profit off of the exploitation of animals, or you have an option to do the right thing. But you know who doesn't have options? Animals in slaughterhouses. They don't have options. Their options have run out. Shame on the RSPCA!
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 Good job. You told him.
Told him.
We told him. Right done.
Joanna Rowland, I read a quote from you that said that you're stepping into this role with a commitment to making sure that every animal is treated with kindness. You call yourself a passionate animal lover. You've rescued 3 cats. So you, of all people, should understand this, that no mother, no baby, observes the cruelty and exploitation happening under the RSPCA Assured label. RSPCA Assured is not kindness. It is not compassion. It is a marketing shield for an industry built on exploitation, separation, suffering, and early death. Right now, across the UK, cows on RSPCA Assured farms are being forcibly impregnated over and over again. Their newborn babies are taken from them, sometimes within hours, simply because they were born into the dairy industry. Their bodies are pushed far beyond what is natural, and when they can't produce enough milk, they are sent to slaughter. And dairy is just one piece of it. Under this same higher welfare label, pigs are forced into gas chambers. Baby male chicks are gassed or literally blended up alive because they are considered useless to the industry. These are not isolated practices. These are standard, legal, everyday realities in supply chains that proudly display the RSPCA Assured logo. You cannot welfare stamp a system built on forced breeding, family separation, mutilation, confinement, gas chambers, and the killing of babies. You cannot call this kindness. Shame on the RSPCA.
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 Joanna, you say you want a future where every animal is treated with kindness. Let's start by being honest about what animals in RSPCA Assured systems endure. Start by listening to the public who feel betrayed. Start by listening to the people standing here today because we care deeply about the animals that your scheme is failing to protect. We are calling on you publicly, loudly, and with urgency to end the RSPCA Assured scheme. To stop giving consumers false reassurance. Stop legitimising cruelty behind a trusted logo. And to finally align the RSPCA name with true compassion. You have the power to make this your legacy. A legacy of integrity, a legacy of genuine protection for all animals. A legacy that matches the values that you say that you hold dear. Jerome Rowland, if you truly love animals, if you truly believe in kindness, then drop the RSPCA Assured scheme. Do what's right and stop betraying the animals that need you the most.
Yes.
Shame on the RSPCA.
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 Shame on the RSPCA. Good job.
Yes.
Amazingly said.
Oh, I wanted to do this. John Rowland, if you drop the RSPCA Assured scheme, you're gonna be popular. If you watch Wicked, you'll understand that one.
Yeah, it's very true. With the animals, you will be.
Testing. RSPCA, I have been an ethical vegan for 46 years, all my life. And when I was a child, I used to volunteer at your branch in Southampton. I was blinded to the fact that your interest in animals is a lie. Factory farming and animal agriculture is not part of your scheme. Your RSPCA Assured scheme is built on lies. You assure animals in slaughterhouses and in factory farms that are abused, raped, commodified, and changing this. You can drop the assured scheme now. You do not have to participate
Go over here and talk
in
to the camera.
abuse,
Let's do it.
rape, slaughter,
Okay, guys.
and the impregnation of dead
We're coming over here for a little bit.
and their babies taken away.
Right, we're here. We're going to leave them protesting in the back there. Okay, guys. What's everyone's take so far? What do you think?
Yeah, so just to recap, so this is the RSPCA HQ here. This is their offices just up here, and a new CEO has started today. So at the moment, the RSPCA pretends that they fight for animals, and they do for some, but they also have the RSPCA Assured Scheme. The RSPCA Assured Scheme is like the corrupt side of the RSPCA. So they basically go and assure places like gas chambers and farms for animals, and they make money. They put their Assured logo on like animal products. So when good people go to the supermarket and they want to buy animal products from animals who like weren't harmed, when they see the Assured logo, it makes them feel better about paying for violence, because they don't understand the violence behind it, because the RSPCA have said that it's okay. So we're here today because the new CEO has started, and we're putting pressure on the RSPCA to drop the Assured Scheme and to actually defend the animals. Watch Pignorant on Amazon Prime, see what they assure. It was only last week we were outside of a gas chamber where we could hear those pigs screaming for their lives inside these gas chambers in the UK.
Absolutely. Let's have a little chat update. Put 1 in the chat if you are vegan. Put 2 in the chat if you are not vegan but you're open to conversations. And put 3 in the chat if you are anti-vegan and we should just ignore your comments. Where are we at with the chat? What's going on? 1. Yeah, the vegans. Man, I think we're there. We're going to win. We're going to win. Absolutely incredible. We got some trolls. Big up the RAPCA. Someone can't spell RSPCA. Show your shoes. There you go. My shoes are Skechers. Skechers. In fact, how cool is this? Skechers trainers now have vegan on the box. How cool is that? People who say that we're not making a difference.
David, you're a vegan. Are you still on here? I need David. So Owen's live at the moment. I need you to check his live stream.
These aren't leather shoes at all. They want to see your shoes. Mel's got
these are Skechers.
Mel's got the pink version of mine. How silly would we be to be stood here in leather shoes promoting veganism?
Yeah.
Come on.
Even if we still manned that and we said, yeah, we are wearing leather and we are doing that and whatever, still doesn't make it okay for you to not be vegan. Just because, like... Good job! Oh, we'll go and film her quickly. Someone new was on the thing.
RSPCA!
Girls do not want to die!
Shame on you. Shame on you for what you do. Yeah.
I need my phone to check.
Yeah. It's definitely.
Yes.
Let's try again. Go off.
Brave activists. Brave
Well done, that
activists
was
standing
amazing.
up. Takes a lot of courage, guys, to
Good
get out there.
job!
It takes a lot of courage to do that.
Okay, yes.
When people realise that they have to step up and be there for the animals, they have a second strength. They have a different ability to be able to step up and do it. Absolutely incredible. Really brave. Anyone willing to step out there for the animals and use their voice, use their body, it's absolutely incredible.
Then you'll be able to see if it's working.
Aaron's going to do talking now.
I'll just double check your setup.
Someone said never be vegan. Magic Johnson, when you say never be vegan, you're basically promoting the most horrific violence to the most vulnerable beings who've committed no crime. They've done nothing wrong. When you're saying don't be vegan, you're actively promoting violence towards animals.
I spoke to David Bold, head of campaigns and public affairs, at your Leeds Award ceremony a few weeks ago.
Can you
And
film
it was
Aaron?
quite
I
striking
want
that
this.
you didn't actually know your own policy. So when we put it to him that gassing pigs was legal, he said it was fine, and then he quickly changed and said that gassing pigs was illegal. Within 5 seconds, he went from legal to illegal. I also put it to him that you allow artificial insemination and the violation of cows, to which he denied this and told me to go back to school to learn how to read. Which ironically, we checked the documentation of procedures on the RSPCA website on the way up to said protest a few hours ago. So it's very interesting that he doesn't know any of the key policies to do with pigs or cows. And it's not like that he worked for the organisation for 29 years.
Yeah.
How can someone senior in the RSPCA not know the legal procedures that the RSPCA assure when it comes to killing animals?
Yeah.
The only thing the RSPCA assure is death and abuse to animals, unless they're cats or dogs, of course.
Yeah.
So maybe have a word with him and find out what he knows and what he doesn't know, and maybe some training is needed.
Yeah, well said, well said. Yeah. So any of you watching that, recently some of the guys went up and protested an RSPCA event, and that interaction there was what Aaron was talking about when he called out one of the main guys up there and he didn't even know his own policies. This is the thing. When you've got an industry that is built on corruption, when you've got an industry that's built on lies, it's fragile. And everyone's got to remember the same lies, right? Everyone's got to remember the same propaganda. Someone said it's the circle of life. Animals eat other animals. You're not a carnivore. You're not an apex predator. You're not in a survival situation. Circle of Life is a song by Elton John, and it was made for the Lion King. It's not the reality of the way you need to live. You have options, you have choices. When you go into the supermarket, you can't take a survival situation into your supermarket.
Steve, is David in our room yet? In there?
No.
You're vegan, no?
Your mic's still on as well, by the way, don't forget.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, let me know if anyone.
Okay guys, so we are here outside of the RSPCA Assured headquarters in Horsham.
Yes. Who's doing the megaphone next?
I don't know. Do you want to go back on it?
Thanks.
All right, Mel's going to go back on the megaphone.
Oh God, I'm so cold.
Yes! Oh, is that finished?
So I think the process just explain where we are and stuff.
All right.
Okay, sorry guys, we didn't, because we're not running it today, we didn't know, I think.
Yeah.
They're finished. But
Yeah.
yeah, smash like. Oh, David, 4-year-old vegan, you're in the chat. Owen is live. His live stream was like going a bit weird. Could you just check his live stream and maybe share it in the group? He's currently live behind us. Yeah, if that's okay to do. Just both of our phones are occupied at the moment. So yeah, guys, this is the RSPCA HQ behind us here today. The new CEO is starting today because the old CEOs quit their jobs, like Chris Packham and other people, because they didn't want to be part of this disgusting charity that makes money off the exploitation of animals. How disgusting that there's a charity out there making blood money off the exploitation of animals. How violent must you be to be so corrupted by the RSPCA Assured, which once was Freedom Foods? What a disgrace. What an embarrassment to the RSPCA name. In fact, when the RSPCA started, it was about animal rights, and it's been corrupted through money and time. It's disgusting. Like we were saying just a few weeks ago, last week we were outside of a gas chamber where these 6-month-old baby pigs were burning from the inside out in these places, burning and screaming for their lives. They were begging for mercy. Absolutely begging with everything that they had, with every last breath that they had, for help. But the RSPCA aren't helping them, are they? Animal rights activists will be there showing the world Because if you are not vegan, you are paying for the exploitation that happens to these poor innocent beings. You are paying for the violence that happens to these poor babies and mothers. It is a violent, disgusting industry. The RSPCA need to absolutely remove themselves from these violent farmers, these violent slaughterhouse workers, all of them. There is no welfare in a slaughterhouse. How can there be welfare when you stab someone in the throat or when you throw them inside of a gas chamber? How can you do that nicely? You can't. But what the RSPCA are doing, they are fooling the public. They are fooling good people, and they're trying to make you pay for the violence happening towards animals because all they care about is money.
Absolutely.
It's corruption. It's evil. Do you think the RSPCA are hypocrites for doing this? Do you think they're hypocritical? Even pretending. They're even pretending that it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe we should help Owen's stream, get his stream going.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, guys, please subscribe. Please double tap the screen. We do lots of live streams. We do lots of street debates. We do lots of other things to protect the animals. But please be vegan, because if you're not vegan, you're paying for the violence towards animals. But you can change today. You
Yeah.
can change that right now, and you can live vegan.
Yeah. We will see you all in the next live stream. Active Owen is live right now, so go over to Active Owen's live stream and he'll continue his live. Please go over and subscribe, show him some support.
Yeah, that's Active Owen.
And make sure when you hit subscribe, you hit the bell icon too. And I want to say a big shout out to all of you who are in the room today, ready for this live stream to go. You guys pushed it. We ended up with over 200 in the room at one point here. Thank you all so much. Let's keep fighting for the animals. They need us to defend them relentlessly.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.